HESI A2 Anatomy and Physiology. Introduction. Welcome to our comprehensive HESI A2 Anatomy and Physiology series. In this module, we'll explore the foundational concepts that form the basis of all human body systems. By the end of this video, you will understand the definitions of anatomy and physiology and their key differences, the levels of structural organization in the human body, anatomical position, directional terms, and body planes, major body cavities and their contents, homeostasis and its importance in maintaining body function, negative and positive feedback mechanisms. What is anatomy? Anatomy is the study of the structure of the human body. Think of it as examining the what and where of body parts. There are three main branches of anatomy. Gross anatomy studies structures visible to the naked eye, such as bones and muscles. Microscopic anatomy examines cells and tissues under a microscope. Developmental anatomy studies how the body changes throughout a lifespan, including embryology. For example, when we study the heart's chambers, valves, and blood vessels, we are studying anatomy. What is physiology? Physiology is the study of how body structures and systems function. It focuses on the how and why of body processes. The main branches include cell physiology, how individual cells function; systemic physiology, how organ systems work together; pathophysiology, how diseases affect normal body functions. For example, understanding how the heart pumps blood and regulates blood pressure is part of physiology. Levels of structural organization. The human body is organized in 6 hierarchical levels, from simple to complex. Chemical level: atoms like oxygen and carbon, molecules like proteins and DNA. Cellular level: the basic unit of life, including muscle cells and nerve cells. Tissue level: groups of similar cells working together, such as epithelial, connective, muscle, and nervous tissues. Organ level: 2 or more tissues combined, like the heart, lungs, and kidneys. Organ system level: organs working together, such as the digestive or circulatory systems. Organism level: a complete living being, the human body as a whole. Anatomical position and directional terms. Anatomical position provides a universal reference point for describing body locations. In anatomical position, the person is standing upright, facing forward. Arms at sides with palms facing forward. Feet slightly apart. Common directional terms include superior versus inferior, above versus below. Anterior versus posterior, front versus back. Medial versus lateral, toward versus away from the midline. Proximal versus distal, closer versus farther from the point of attachment. Body planes and sections. Body planes are imaginary lines that divide the body for study purposes. Sagittal plane divides the body into left and right sections. Frontal, coronal plane divides the body into front and back sections. Transverse plane divides the body into top and bottom sections. These planes help us understand three-dimensional relationships in the body. Body cavities and their functions. The body contains 2 major cavities. Dorsal cavity, backside. Cranial cavity houses the brain. Spinal cavity contains the spinal cord. Ventral cavity, front side. Thoracic cavity contains the heart and lungs. Abdominopelvic cavity divided into. Abdominal cavity houses stomach, liver, and intestines. Pelvic cavity contains bladder and reproductive organs. What is homeostasis? Homeostasis is the body's ability to maintain a stable internal environment despite external changes. Key examples include maintaining body temperature at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. Regulating blood sugar levels through insulin and glucagon. Controlling blood pressure and heart rate. Balancing water and electrolyte levels. Components of homeostasis. Every homeostatic mechanism has three essential components. Receptor detects changes in the environment, such as skin sensors for temperature. Control center processes the information and determines the response, typically the brain. Effector carries out the response to restore balance, such as sweat glands cooling the body. For example, when body temperature rises, receptors detect the change, the brain processes this information, and sweat glands are activated to cool the body down. Negative feedback mechanism. Negative feedback is a process that reduces or reverses a change to maintain balance. This is the most common type of regulation in the body. Examples include body temperature regulation. When you get too hot, you sweat to cool down. Blood pressure control. When blood pressure rises, mechanisms work to lower it. Blood sugar regulation. When glucose levels rise, insulin is released to lower them. Think of negative feedback as the body's way of saying enough and working to return to normal. Positive feedback mechanism. Positive feedback enhances or amplifies a change rather than reversing it. This is less common but crucial in certain situations. Key examples include childbirth contractions. Oxytocin release increases contractions, which leads to more oxytocin release. Blood clotting. Once clotting begins, the process accelerates until the wound is sealed. Breastfeeding. Suckling stimulates more milk production. Positive feedback continues until the process is complete or interrupted. Cells, tissues, and organ systems. Understanding the basic building blocks helps us comprehend larger systems. Basic cell structure. Nucleus, control center containing DNA. Cytoplasm, gel-like fluid where organelles are located. Cell membrane controls what enters and exits the cell. The four basic tissue types. Epithelial tissue covers and lines surfaces like skin and intestines. Connective tissue supports and connects, including bones, blood, and fat. Muscle tissue enables movement through skeletal, cardiac, and smooth muscle. Nervous tissue sends electrical signals through the brain and spinal cord. Overview of organ systems. The human body contains 11 major organ systems that work together. Nervous system controls and coordinates body functions. Circulatory system transports blood, nutrients, and oxygen. Respiratory system facilitates oxygen exchange. Digestive system processes food and absorbs nutrients. Skeletal system provides structural support. Muscular system enables movement and maintains posture. And several others we'll explore in detail throughout the series. Recap and key takeaways. Let's summarize the essential concepts from this foundational module. Anatomy studies structure while physiology studies function. The body is organized in 6 levels from chemical to organism. Anatomical position and directional terms provide universal reference points. Body cavities protect and organize internal organs. Homeostasis maintains internal stability through feedback mechanisms. Negative feedback maintains balance while positive feedback amplifies change. Understanding these foundations prepares you for success on the HESI A2 exam. Thank you for watching HESI A2 Anatomy and Physiology series. You now have a solid foundation in the basic concepts that underlie all body systems. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into cellular and tissue levels, where we'll explore the microscopic world that makes life possible. Keep studying, stay focused, and remember, mastering these fundamentals will set you up for success throughout your healthcare career. See you in the next module.